see you're making some fried rice.
I'm doing fried rice.
And there's another fried rice happening in the room today.
Oh, the battle of fried rice. He better watch out.
What is making yours different than Tony's fried rice?
We got some hot dogs, and we're gonna sweeten it up with some pineapple.
Fried rice is so versatile. You can really add whatever ingredients you have. Throw whatever you have in the fridge, and that's why I love it so much.
That was a clip from the new cooking competition on PBS, The Great American Recipe. Just cooking at home.
I mean, it sounds great. The show celebrates the multiculturalism that makes American food unique and iconic.
And joining us now to talk all about it is the host, Alejandra Ramos. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
I love that you're doing, like, I do not, unlike you, I know that you grew up like dying to become a cook and you became a really great cook because I guess apparently you love to eat. I look at it and think, what are those recipes that I can make quickly and easily at home? So this is what's going to be fun for us, is they're recipes we could actually make.
Absolutely. Well, look, these aren't professional chefs. These are home cooks. We've got 10 talented cooks from all around the country. And so the recipes that they're making really are the food that they cook at home. It's incredible. It's super, like, you know, it's super great quality food. There were some dishes there that I would pay tons of money for. But it's nothing that I think is going to feel overwhelming for the audience. I hope that people will get inspired and really want to recreate these flavors and these dishes in their own home kitchens.
Yeah, I also think it's really relatable too, right? Everybody has their own recipes at home that they've learned from their grandparents or their parents' parents. So I think that also makes it really cool for anybody to watch, right?
Absolutely, yes. Like, they are telling us their story of who they are and where they're from through their recipes and their dishes. And, you know, we've got cooks representing different regions, but it's not just where they live physically, it's really where their heart lives. And sometimes that's where your ancestors are from. There's some great immigrant stories. Sometimes it's, you know, who you fell in love with and those cultures that you embrace and that become part of your own family traditions. Sometimes it's just where you live and the ingredients and the wonderful dishes and things that you celebrate from your own community. And they shared all of that with us, and I think it's just such a beautiful portrait of what American food really is.
Yeah, you know, people, you say American food and people will think different things, but I also think, you know, sounds like it could be a good show to watch with the whole family, because honestly, we're all probably doing too much takeout, too much stuff. Oh, I don't have time, I don't have this, or I can't make this fancy thing. So in a way, we can be inspired that just, you know, doing regular things in the kitchen can get us all back to cooking a little bit.
Absolutely. And actually, one of the things that I love most is my friends will watch it with their kids, and then they're telling me that their kids are coming up with ideas for what they would make for each of the challenges. And it's also encouraging viewers to talk to their families and, you know, call up mom or grandma or, you know, their neighbors and ask for those recipes that they had grew up loving. And I really hope that it kind of brings families together, it brings communities together, and it kind of really emphasizes that we all have such beautiful stories through our food, and that's something that we can all celebrate, because it's not just about what you eat, but it's also about, you know, who you love, who we are, and we get a little bit of all of that. But, you know, I will say, make sure you have some snacks when you watch, because you will get hungry.
You're getting
Yeah,
hungry.
I'm
I'm getting hungry watching right now.
It all looks so good. Now, tell us a little bit about your background too. I know that you have a lot of culinary experience, and you bring your kind of own experience to the table as well.
Yes, so I always say I learned to cook because I love to eat, and as a kid I realized that if I craved something and I just made it myself, like baked a cake or something, I was allowed to have it. My mom's only rule was you got to clean the kitchen when you're done, and that sort of inspired my love of food always. I used to throw dinner parties in high school and college. I went to culinary school in Florence, and then I wrote recipes for magazines. I worked with Cosmo for Latinas magazine for several years, and then I started working in television and sharing recipes on television, which is amazing because it's so great to be able to kind of talk and communicate and entertain such a large audience. And I learned so much every single time. And this show in particular has been just such a wonderful dream come true for me. It's my first time I'm really hosting my own show.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
And getting to do one that's so beautiful and that's so joyful and uplifting, and it's just such a it's a good feel-good show.
It's a good feel-good show. Well,
so I love being part of it.
We love that you're sharing it with us.
Awesome.
Want to let everyone know you can catch all new episodes of The Great American Recipe Fridays at 9 p.m. right on PBS. Not a whole lot of things you can always watch with the whole family, and this is one of those
Definitely
things.
one of them.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Alejandra.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with the show. All right.